G'day, how are you all? I'm Jenny, welcome to my channel. If you haven't seen me for a while, hello. Wow, it's Sunday late afternoon, about 4:30 in Melbourne, Victoria area, Australia. Yep. So what's everyone been up to? You've been okay? I hope so. There are some awful things going on around the world. So you're not forgotten if you are in those circumstances. There are many people that have you in prayers as well. So let's have a look. I haven't got anything particular today, but I wanted to show you what I'm up to and what we'll do next. Yay. So welcome again. And my new subscribers, thank you very much. It's very kind of you. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget the thumbs up. All right, let's get to the desk. Okay, here I am. Huge mess. I'll just pan around. You can see what I've been up to. Oh dear. I did clean up and then I started again this morning. Yep, I was having fun crafting along with Sherry from Bear Cottage this morning. It's Sunday morning, which is Sunday. Yeah, so I was enjoying time with her. Yep, what she was doing is an envelope flippy thing. I forgot what she called it. She used 7 envelopes. I've got 6, I think. So oops, I haven't glued that on. So I just put all these envelopes together and started decorating. That's the middle one. There's that one, a little bit of vellum. I had a piece scrunched up. So I just put that little piece there. There's a pocket there. That's the inside of the envelope. I cut it open. And there's a pocket there. And that's the other side. There's an envelope. I used envelopes I'd made boo-boos on as well. So I covered that one. And I got this big red envelope. And I got this little square envelope. And that's the back of it. There's a little sticker. So all that needs to be finished. So I was enjoying myself with Sherry from Bear Cottage. Yeah, she's got a tutorial on a two-part series. Yep, have a look at her. That's great. What else I've been doing is, remember how I said having a go at a steampunk journal. And I was a bit out of my comfort zone for that. But, excuse me, I didn't get the tissue. Whoops, did I bump you? I just have a cuppa as well. So I've been working on that. And I actually really enjoyed it. It's taking me a long time because it's a unique piece. So if you're working on a unique journal, it does take a while. And if you do see prices of journals and you think, oh, that's a bit too much, not really, because there's a lot of time and love put in journals. So they're really special and they're worth the money. So here we go. This is what I've been up to on my steampunk journal. So let me know. This is kind of steampunk meets hobo. Because, yep, that's what I did. I used some hobo paper. I don't know if you remember that, because I didn't really have a lot of steampunk. And I think it was Julie Torrance sent me some steampunk papers. She emailed them to me. So here's my cover. This is little wooden pieces. I came up with all sorts of ideas for a closure, all sorts of things, even a special clip that I was going to sew onto one of my jackets. Ruined that. It didn't work. So I just came up with a real simple tie. Here's the spine. Just a little bit of, yep, that stuff. And here's some dangles. Look at this. I got a little packet of teddy bears. I mean, come on, how cute is that? Another little teddy. So I put all these on. little dangles, a bell, some beads, different types of beads, some buttons, some more beads. There we go. And there's extra little ties if you want to put more on yourself. There should be a few here. I left a few. I just tied it in a bow right up here. Can you see? Am I out of shot? Probably. There we go. Oops, and this one's flipped over. There we go. So here we go. I'm not sure if it's quite finished. You've got to have a butterfly no matter what. Should we come down a little bit more? Good sound effects. Just keep it on this paper because I want to keep it clean. Okay. I had these corner pieces for such a long time. They're actually quite heavy pieces. And they had nails that came with them. Anyway, I used a big heavy bonding glue. And I love the sound of the bell. It's like a little pussycat bell. Here we go. And this is what I've come up with. Because I don't like anything spooky. And, yeah, anyway, I don't do spooky or sexy or anything like that. Also, being as a Christian, I don't like that sort of behaviour. But anyway, here we go. So, what do you think? This is vinyl. It's like a vinyl wallpapery thing. And this is strips pieces. When I use it, I just cut it. And there's pieces left over. I'll just a minute, see if I can find it. Of course not. I'm not going to find it. Oh, here, I found it. So when I got leftovers, I just stick them on a piece of paper and then use the paper. So that's what that turned out to be. And I could not get glue to stick to that. So if I needed to put a pocket or something, I would have to sew that on. Maybe super glue might stick to it. I don't know. But all my glues I was using wouldn't stick. So I was sewing here. And there was something interesting I did as well. Here's the top. So what I did for this journal is I really wanted a big pocket. So the pocket can fit quite a few things in and be a bit wide so you can really stuff things in. So I'll see if I can get a piece of paper. Yep, got lots of paper here. Come on, a piece of paper I can just use as an example. Oh, just a minute. I mean, really. Of all the paper on the desk, I can't find anything to use as an example. Hang on. Oh, that's card paper. Oh, seriously? Okay, I found a strip of paper. Okay, so this is what I did. I folded the paper. Now, I'm not sure if you can see it. I'll just take that out. This is the pocket. Nope, that's not the pocket. I lied. This is the pocket. Okay. What I did is I folded it like this. Then it went down like this. Like this. So it went across. So it's folded in. And it becomes a nice heavy pocket. And there's plenty of room to make it fat. Can you see that? So that went behind the signature and got sewn in. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that became a nice pocket. There's the back of it. And there's the front. So there it is, right here. Glued down and sewn in. That's that piece. Okay. I start for this page. This is BoHo paper dyed. And I put this here and I thought, well, that would be, they can put their name and journal thing. And then of course I got carried away. And you've got to have the butterfly and a bit of lace. I wasn't comfortable with lots of black things. I like black, but I like black in an elegant way. Hope that makes sense. So this is what I've been doing, making little pockets, cards. Still plenty of writing places. I photocopied this on here. So I put the pieces, they're not metal, they're these pieces are little cardboard cutout, die cuts. So I put them all on top of my photocopy machine, put the lid down so it would copy, scan and paste onto my coffee dyed paper I put in the machine. Make sure your coffee paper is flat in the machine. Okay, so this part, got a tiny little key here. I don't know if you can see that. Ta-da! Little key. And this, some of the scraps of paper that were left over, I would just make them into little things as a little sticker. So yeah, this was fun. Put some little glitzy bits in there. Another piece, that's not a pocket, that's down. This is a piece of paper, 6x6 I added in. And little cards. So I was able to make quite a few steampunk pieces from the downloads. Also, if I can find it, I used this paper here. When this got wet, I've only got a couple of pieces left. It's not card stocky, but it's quite, I don't know, photocopy type paper. No, it's a little bit thicker. Anyway, when it got wet with the glue, it went almost like tissue paper. I had to be really careful. That's just a thought. Anyway, so that's part of it from the other side. Also tied them in and then puts extra thread in for colour. I like doing that. That's the binding, and that's the 2 threads I put in for colour, these ones. More paper. I had this just a tiny little piece left over, so I put that on there. Just put it with a clip with a little dangle. This paper's out of this book. Put a leaf here. Here we go. Some coffee dyed splatty paper. So I made this. And this one. Just really nice because this is a BoHo paper, but it seemed to match as well, and it's kind of, yeah, my style. So that's behind there. Look at that, the pussycat, so cute. Plenty of, because that's a 6x6 piece, that's plenty of writing and more decorating. Another pocket with a bit of a belly band, a little bit of lace, some embellishments. This is one of these papers in here. So I just made it as an envelope. Actually, it's that one because there's 2 sheets. So I embellished it a little bit. Just made a little card. Got 6x6 paper, which is just seemed to match what I needed. There we go. So that's got a little clip. I made this little clip. Whoops, am I on focus? Sorry if I'm not. Keep forgetting. So that's that. It's a little belly band because this is quite tall in the pocket. And it helps it sit there. Little doily. The doilies were put in after the fact, not during the fact, because mine seem to tear as you've gone through them. So that's after. All I do is fold my doily in half, and I run a bead of glue along there and just push it into the paper, and it seems to sit well. And there's, what's that? Oh, a little scrap paper. Some more. It's my coffee dyed BoHo paper. I only did one side of the paper. My coffee dried, I sprayed it, and it just came through anyway. There's a little pocket in there. Look at that. Just a little card. Yeah. Even though these are simple little things, they still take a while to do. And I had to think about it. Because it was, yeah, there we go, Pacific type. Just a little paper clip, little embellishment, some black lace. Oh, have I got the light on? Yeah, I've got the light on. I just got shadows, the afternoon shadows coming in. Sorry. You probably can't see it, but I did get on the machine and ruffle that. But yeah, that's black for you. You can't see it. Here we go. So this is the larger pocket. It still fit more in because I've designed it so it can be quite big. I didn't glue the edges. What I did is the edges were flat, and I got this piece, and then I just glued a piece onto it. So that just gave it a little bit more width. See? Yeah. Does that make sense? Instead of just like this, gluing, so I glued that to make a pocket. I got an extra piece and just glued it over. Yep, something like that. Look at this paper, it's beautiful. I love it. I hope I can find this book again. Let me see. I'll have a look. I'm sure I got this book. I'll show you. Yeah, it's wrong button. Modern Boho. Now, I'm sure I picked this up in one of my local Kmart or something like that, or Target. I can't remember exactly. Or, yeah, anyway, it's around here. So these were the papers I used, and that's what it was called, Modern Boho. And it's really nice papers. So I ended up using this one. I'll have a quick flick first. I'm tongue twister. I know what. I've got to finish my cuppa. That's what's wrong. There we go. A quick flick through. If you like boho, I do. I like this kind of modern boho. Look at that. So that's all I did is I coffee dyed one side. Just sprayed it. And it seemed to have come through really nice. Made the paper crispy. Look at these. I love this. This is beautiful. Love that too. Really, really pretty. I hope to find this book again. I haven't been out for a while. Look at that. Stunning. So that's nice too. I got that in the journal. Oops. I went a bit too fast. So keep an eye out for that if you're in Australia. Really beautiful book. And it was cheap. Anyway, here we go. Got that, another dangle. Whoops, there we go. There's a big wasp. I don't know if you can see him, but he's actually got a little expression on his face. Oh, it's so funny. He's a wasp or something. It's a little embellishment there. Whoops. Another little piece. Nice picture. Love you like a sister. And there it is. This paper I just automatically folded up. And see, each one I added a piece of paper. I didn't glue the edging. I just added the paper. More of the photocopy paper. Another one. Just a piece of card. Left over. Some of them are left over when I cut them. Oh no, look, there's a hole in there. I wonder how I did that. It's from there. Oh well, adds character, doesn't it? I'll tell you. This side, this was the piece of paper, part of it, that came through. So I added this 6x6 to that piece. So pocket on this side, just stapled it. I made these little tag piece. That's all it is. What do you call it? Vanilla. Folders. Not vanilla. I so can't say. Anyway, so I covered this one. I put paper in here. Then the book paper wasn't long enough, but that didn't matter. So I just folded it, cut it, and it's got a few pages in here. I think about 3 or 4. Yeah. Anyway, that come up nice, and I just put the tag behind. If you put it on front, it might cause a problem, but I put it behind. It doesn't interfere with the folding over. But that went in here. Lots more decorating you can do. Some white lace. There. Just a mini. Lily, what are you chewing on? Can I show everybody? Lily's chewing on this. It's called a Staffy toy. Indestructible. So that's what all that noise is. Okay, thank you. Can you take it out now? Go see Daddy with it. It's very loud. She's standing at the door. No, I want it in here. Oh, look. There's a hole right through. Seriously. Okay, so another little piece. Just simple little things. Really nice paper that's out of the BoHo book. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I punched right through all this. Seriously. Look at that. Right through. What was I doing? Oh well. Adds character, doesn't it? Whoops-a-daisy. I don't know. I think it was late evening anyway. Yep. Late evening. 1, 2, 3, 4 from that. How on earth did I do that? I don't know. Oh, and this one. Okay, so that's another 6x6 paper glued onto a piece that's come through. This is the middle piece, which is one of these sizes. Yeah, another little pocket piece. Just a little piece of ephemera. Pop it in there, steam. So let me know in the comments if I did okay, because yeah, it was really out of my comfort zone, but I enjoyed doing it. And it took a while because you had to make things to really match. There's a tag, just that folder. And I did a lot of inking. That's the first time I've done a lot of inking. Hang on, I've just got to... Lily. Okay, I just put Lily out because her toy was too noisy. She's chewing away happy there. So yeah, I've done all the corners. This one's a little fold out coffee dye. There we go. How do I get this? Well, when I lay down my papers for coffee dye, paper, yep, okay, let's pretend. Then I put a doily on. Oops, I just cracked my knee. I don't know if anyone heard it. Doily's bigger than the paper. Then I use a spray bottle and I spray my paper, and then I take this off. If you leave it on, it'll soak and the coffee will go through this because this all gets wet, and then you won't have a pattern. So you pull it off just after you sprayed it, and this is how I get these patterns. I just use a spray bottle. Another photocopied. Another little, it's just a piece of 6x6 leftover. So, and a little bit of leftover this paper, and a bit of this paper leftover. So I made a little embellishments on there, so it's a little card, and it just goes in there. I sewed around it. I used white. One reason was, well, that was in my machine because I'm busy doing my quilting, and two, I just wanted to bring up, it brings this colour up as well. If I use black, it's getting too dark. That's how I feel. Another little offcut, so I just fold it in half and put a little piece on there. and just in there. And another little dangle. Oops. There we go. So that was the second signature. Here's the third. And this is the second big pocket, which goes through underneath there. Another one of these. Beer. Now, I had these letters, and I didn't have an extra E. So I made one. How did I make it? Show you. I used the little alphabet stamps, little paper punch, and I just punched a piece out, coffee dye paper, and there you go, coffee dye paper. I put the E on it, and then I just used a black pen and went round it. Sort of never know. So yeah, that's all I did. So I might make some of these anyway, because I thought this was a good idea. Why did I put beer there? Well, have a close look. There we go. They're at the bar. There's another one, couple little pages. And that's in the bigger pocket, which can actually stretch out quite a bit and fit quite a lot in there. So that's that second big pocket. Let's see, it goes underneath here. A paper clip, hidden paper clip. There we go. Because once these papers were cut to size for this, I had scraps, so I started making little ephemeras. So that goes in there. It's just a 6x6 paper. Embellished it. Inked. Lots of inking I did. Sherry, you would be very proud of me. I'm not an inker. Oops, that's come off. There's another piece left over. Paper. That can go up under there. Just a little tag. Just a couple of threads. Go in there. Plenty of writing paper in this one. Or more paper to, put your own spin on it. Black lace again. Steampunk. Another envelope I made a dangle on it. Oh, hang on, this, oops. Okay, this one doesn't come off. I made it as a flippy. Ta-da! There we go. There's a little piece that was left over and I glued it on. And there's a little something in there. Oops, what did I put in here? Oh, that was the cover of this paper. I didn't waste it. So you know how you get your packet of packet of paper. See how this has got pictures? I could cut these out, some of these out, and keep them. So that's what that was on the front of the 6x6, and there was a was it that way? That way. There was a strip of the 6x6 of what it was. Blah blah blah, and then there was another piece, little piece, so I'll cut that off as well. So that's all that is. I embellished it, put that in there, made a dangle. There we go, another little dangle, and just on the paper clip. So I just thread it through like that, then tied a knot. Put the pieces on and then tied a knot at the end. So how do I get that into these? Sticky tape. Sticky tape the end and then cut it on a little angle, and you can use it as a thread. That's how I did it. Do you want me to show you? I'm sure you got the idea. So that goes there. Right, more. There we go. Another piece. This is my favourite way instead of making envelopes or pockets. There's a little pocket in here. Oh, I think this was part of the front page. Maybe not. I don't know. Can't remember it all. A little piece. So that's cute. So it just folds up, closes, and then I'll just put that on there. Nice and simple. And a bit of embellishment. It's paper center of the last one. Folded that way. Nice, hey? Lots of space. I always like to put lots of space. Lots of things in, but also lots of space for whoever has them to decorate them themselves. Oh, another butterfly. Oh, come on, we've got to have our butterflies. This piece turned out interesting. I've folded the paper, the 6x6 paper, folded it over, made it into a pocket, sewed it. And this is just coffee dye paper. I cut it to size. You just fold it out. And that goes, there's a bit of black lace. And that goes in there. So that was fun. And then that goes in there. Got another dangle. It's an unusual, it's either a bead or a button. I have no idea. It was in my stash. And I didn't punch a hole through everything this one. Oh well. There's another doily. Did the same, just glued it in by the spine. The 6x6 paper glued on here, which made another pocket. Okay, Grandpa, you're reading a book. That goes in there. That's the train paper. Actually, oh yeah, I covered the 6x6 because it was boring. I covered it with that piece. Okay, what else? I've got to get a tissue. Here we go. Oh. Sinuses. So here we go. Another pocket. Had to make an envelope. I mean, come on, we've got to have a little envelope. Did 6x6. And a little offcut. Just the right size. And I fussy cut the butterfly out. Steampunk butterfly. And that's in there. Just a paper clip with a bit of the seam. What do you call that stuff? Yep, okay, that stuff. I'm having a bad afternoon. It's a bit late. I think I need my dinner. And that's the back page. All sewn in. And there's the back. Sewn in. There's the spine. That's the BoHo paper. That's the steampunk paper. And I just did the most simple closure. Sometimes simplicity is just what we need. Yep. Oh, hang on. Before I do that, I did this bag up. We will have these bags. So I did this bag of goodies up. That needs a bit more glue, I think. Just a simple, and all the leftover pieces. So I thought I'll just put them all in here, because I don't think I'm going to make another one in a hurry. So what I do is put all the little offcuts and little pieces, leftovers. There's still some leftover pictures. I didn't use them all. So they're in there. Some coffee dye paper, some offcut scraps. I think they're great. They're important. They all come in handy to make something. I didn't end up using it all. And yeah, let's tip it out. You want to have a look, don't you? Whoa, look at the shadows coming through. I've got the light on. There we go. You want to have a squeezy? Of course you do. There we go. So I put 2 of these in. I haven't got anything on, so whoever gets it would like to put their own little dangle pieces on there, because we all have our own. I'll just move that, see if I can get some more light. Yay! So look at this. I filled it up with leftover goodies and extras. Of course, we've got to have a couple coloured butterflies. I punched them out. These are some of the leftovers. So I'll just pop them all in here. And they can be used whoever gets the journal, how they want to use it. See, that's just an offcut. You can use it for something. There's a couple of stickers. Look, some more offcut paper. It's great. Even a tiny little piece. A couple of these. Tiny little light. And some more papers. So that's nice. I like that. So that's for whoever. I'll put them back in later. And yep, they're just, oops, a daisy, crazy, Maisie, went everywhere. So I'll just move all that. Hope you like that. I've still got a little bit more to do on it. I've got a box that goes with it, but I'll show you it later. That's come off somewhere, so I'll figure that out after. I'll just move all this. Oops. Okay, so while I've got all this stuff out here, I've just got time. Let's tag it. Let's make some tags. Would you like to do that? Because I need some new tags. What can you make tags out of? Oh, anything. Absolutely anything. I've got leftover vanilla folders. They're not vanilla, but offcuts. Got some of that. I've got plenty of envelopes floating around. I've got some envelopes. Yep. Scrap papers. I pulled all the scrap papers out because I was working on this with Sherry from Sherbet Cottage. So while I've got it all out, I can use it. What else can we make tags out of? You don't have to have a lot of, I don't know. Yep, you know what I mean. Books. Out of a book. It's an old book. Old gardening book. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That'd be pretty. No way. Look how pretty these are. They're in black and white, but they make a nice tag. And they're quite firm, actually, because you can make thin or thick tags any way you like. Shall we make a tag out of that? Let's see why not. Why are they all shorter? I don't know. They've just been cut off to fit the book. Okay. That's nice. You can make a tag out of that. That's, oops, a daisy, crazy Maisie. You can make an tag envelope if you want. But anyway, you can use that. Then you can just use, oh, there's some already out. Let's use a couple of these. Oh, this book is so fragile. Okay, let's get on with it properly. Really fragile. It's a really old book. Actually, I don't even know what year it is. Oh, before you go ripping books up, I haven't got it here, but I'm going to sell it. I've got a book I was about to rip up, and it was a second edition of, I can't remember what it was. Let me go get it. Hang on. Here we go. This turns out to be quite a valuable book, so I'm going to sell it. I could get at least $200 for it. The second edition. So I'm going to, it's all gold and real gold. I got it from a second-hand shop before lockdown, so I had some things to read. And I haven't read it yet. And I was about to rip this cover up. Lucky I didn't rip the cover up because the cover is rare as well. So I looked the information up and I'm going to sell that. So just be careful with old books. Just double check them. Thought I'd let you know that one. Okay, so we can make some tags out of here. What else can we make? We're going to do envelopes and pages. I've got 2 pages. I might just use one side of the, and this, yep, this is wide enough for a tag. I can get 2 out of here. So these are just offcuts. You can also use magazine papers. Yeah, let's try that. Here's some ideas. Gardening magazines. Make some tags out of. And I had a smaller book. I don't know where it is. I just used it this morning. It's probably here on the table. These. I got a lot of these. I get them given to me too. And I don't get round to using them all. You know, the colouring in ones? They will make great tags. And they're also really good for journals. I've been enjoying doing them for journals. So we can just find a really big busy one. I reckon this will make a great tag. Yeah. There we go. Okay, this maybe not this particular book. Some of them are quite busy. There's butterflies. I suppose the butterflies will do. This one is not as... Oh, there's a big busy page. That'll make a nice tag. So let's see if I can tear this out. Dear me. I did use this one. This is part of a 6x6 page, but I don't know where the book is. It's probably 6. So that'll make a nice tag. And we'll leave it blank. So whoever gets the tag can colour it in. That'll be nice. Magazine page. Yep. Let's see what we can use in here. Start from the beginning. Give it a good old flick through. Oh, that's all pretty. June, that's the month I was born in. Yeah, that'll do. I'll have that for my junk journal. You can make it out of that. Yay! Now, what kind of backing do you want to keep the same? Or do you just want to, I don't know, square it off like this? Make it a bit thicker. There we go. A bit thicker. I might cut this down. This would be a good idea. Okay, this is what I come up with. Back of an envelope. Just cut it. And I stuck that on there. I'll cut them out in a minute. The paper out of the gardening book. This is a pink folder. I picked up a packet of 100 in the op shop for a couple dollars. They're pink, but it doesn't matter. I'll cut that out. I love the other side. This one is on here. Just a snack box. Yep, chicken. So we can cut that one out. The book pages. Just left over the card stock. The same as this, but in cream, vanilla. I can't pronounce them. Yep, those folders. So that's on there. Same with that one as well. So I just cut these out. Let's have a look. Oops. Okay, here we go again. I just knocked on camera and everything. Got plenty of light, but the shadows. Anyway, not much I can do about that. Late afternoon. The sunshine comes right in on an angle and sends all the shadows. So this is what I come up with. That was out of the gardening book. Double paged. And I just reinforced it with this in the middle. Just folded this over. There's one tag. Really nice. This size. Did this one. And that's on the back of the snack paper box. That doesn't worry me. It's a junk journal. Come on. Then this one, this tag. So they're all different sizes. This one, that was out of this another gardening book. It's not exactly straight. Doesn't matter. The back of an envelope. Love them. I love the envelope. If you don't like that, just put some paper over there. But I love them. And there's another one, the vegetables. That's on the back of there as well. So different tags, and we can just snip the corner if you like. Then you get that corner and flip it over to match up the other corner. Mine shot, I have no idea. For some reason I can't seem to see. Anyway, over in the corner and snip. There we go. How's that? Nice shape. You want to round these? Yep, we can round them. Yep. If you don't have a rounder or a corner cutter, just do it yourself. Just hand do it. No problem. And you can do the same on this one. See how they don't have to be any particular shape. So you take a corner off. Oops, that's the corner. Flip it. Am I in shot? Sorry. Flip it. I think you get the idea. Line it up. Cut it. I can hear some snorting at the door. I got that one. Do your corners if you like. That just helps it. Oopsies. If that happens, I'll show you what to do. Oops. It jumped up. Oh no, I did it before I could. You just press in as it comes through. You can see that. So if you get stuck, you just press that. So that's going to do it again. So what can we do to rectify that? Put an extra piece of paper there. I'm just going to use a card. It's just too soft, that's all. There we go. I'll put that over there on that corner. It says I'm not doing it because I don't like that corner. There's another one. And I'll get through that. Okay, here we go. Nice big tag. Tall, slender one. Smaller, slender one. Short and stubby one. And a little slender one. Look at that. And then they've got different backs. There we go. That one, I loved it, so I just folded it over. Oh, happy days. Okay. Make a little hole. You don't have to. But how do I make a hole? Well, little hole punch. You can try that if you don't have anything. There's a little hole. And then you can put a little dangle in. You have these ones. Just use what you have. You don't have to go out and buy all the elaborate things. That shape. These are so easy. You can buy these in the supermarket, the hole punch. You can use them. Just round about the centre. Whoops, am I off camera? I don't know. That. So use what you have. And if you don't have any of these, just find a pokey tool. And just put a hole in it. Pokey tool. Yep, that's really highly educated summary of it. These are bigger tags, so I just like to put a slot in them. There you go. Then that way, you've got different holes. Use what you have. You don't have to go and buy all the tools straight away. Then you can thread these. Okay, you might think, what can I thread it with? Got this from my local Kmart or Big W in here in Australia, Victoria. I'm sure it's Australian wide, this brand. Some twine. They call it butcher's twine, but I wouldn't use this. It's craft twine. I wouldn't use it on my roast unless it's proper butcher's. You have seam binding. You can get seam binding. You can also string, a roll of string. Oh, that was my elbow. Did anybody hear that? A ball of string. Wool. Wool is really good too. I've used wool. Or if you're like me, you've got lots of scrap material or ribbons. Material. I picked that up in the bargain bin. That was wrapped around some material. So you can use that sort of thing. Or lace. Yeah, so you can come up with different ideas to fill them in. So let's get moving. Okay, it's evening now for me. It's 8:30. I took off, went and had some dinner, had some sausages. Yum. I thought, oh, look at that. It's a belly band over the sausages. Okay, here we go. This is what I got up to. The tags. Look at that. So I put string on this one, stamped it, got my glitter pen and coloured in those. And they're just subtle little stamps, if you can see. I noticed when I checked the video I was a bit off screen. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll come down a bit more. Here we go. Come down a bit more. Try and stay on screen. There we go. So just subtle stamping. On the back I did fake stitching. See that? Fake stitching, which is you just get a pen and just fake the stitch. And ink. Did some inking. So now I use the string for this one. This one I sewed the edging and embellished it, and I used some leftover packaging ribbon. So this one's done. On the back, remember that was the food package. That's fine, you can write on that. I left the thread, so I did black stitching on this one and black inking. That one. This one, just some of the ribbon binding. Whoops, am I off? Here I am. Ribbon binding. I just did a straight stitch all around. So this one's going in my personal journal. And you don't have to stitch. You can do the fake stitch. You can leave these on and bead them if you like. This one was stitched as well. And I used this cord. That fake butcher's cord, and just a small embellishment, some inking, 2 lots of inking actually, some brown and black, and a double stitch. I did a white and a black stitch with a little small embellishment. Oh, that one's just spare card. And then this one, the bigger square one, just some leftover material. And I embellished it with one of my little embellishments, a little bit of purple inking and some fake stitching with the purple pen. And there they are. You can come up with different ideas. You can even put a pocket on the back of them. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different types, different ways, different shapes, different papers. If you like, you can buy little tags. I've got these little tiny tags. You can embellish them. I embellished it. There's a packet of tags. It was pretty cheap. Little party. Sometimes you can find some good things in the party section. And I just embellished it. Look at this. This can go on here if we really want, because we can try not to say where did that come from? So we can just tie it on here. It's like a little extra tag on a tag. That is cute. There we go. Pull that down. There we go. Just trying to tie it on. Yep, a bit fiddly. There we go. A tag on a tag. You can also buy, something I like to buy is these tags. They come in packets. I use them as bookmarkers. And they come with little dangle pieces, so you can embellish these, you can stamp them, you can put them in your journals, so they're great fun as well. Well, thanks for joining me and hanging out with me with this long. I hope you got inspired with something, and don't forget the thumbs ups. And thank you again for all my new subscribers. I really appreciate yous. Yep, and let me know if there's anything you need to know. So for now, take care and keep safe. Thanks again. Oh, seriously.